What's going on, everybody? It's Saturday. I'm in the shop trying to get a few things done. One thing that I've been working on is the red truck, getting the brakes bled. I got all the brake lines run. I got fluid in the reservoir. So what I've been in here, I've been opening the bleeders, let it gravity bleed. Once I do that, I'll go back, tighten everything up. I'll get my assistant to pump it, and we'll bleed everything the right way. But while I'm in here working on other stuff, I just raise it up, open them up, let them fill up naturally, and then after that, it won't take much. A few pumps, and you get the air out, and you're ready to go. That's just another thing off the list. I got to work on the rat rod, just kind of miscellaneous day, but I can't not work on something. So here we go. I'm gonna get this up in the air, crack the bleeders, move on to something else. Alright, need a 10 millimeter. They're all from the same size. Gotta make I also need to make a wiring pigtail for the air rod. So I have an in cab switch. Alright, I got all 4 bleeders open. I got the safety jacks under there. I'm gonna get the cab out, get my welder out. Start welding on that while this drips. Last week I was in here working on this and building door hinges. I'm gonna get back on that real quick. Just keep welding those in, add my 3rd hinge. There's a big old dent right here I'm gonna get in there and try to beat out. So, get my stuff out. Uh-oh. We got flow, dog. See? Told you. That's all you gotta do. Keep it leaking. That's the closest one. Shut it. Gotta get all that lead out of there. There's quite a bit. Alright, what you're left with is an absolute mess. Yeah. A mess. Horrible mess. On the brakes. Alright, you can see we're left with a mess right here. I mean, it's paper thin, but you just got, that's all you got. What else you gonna do? You're not a leadsmith, so you wanna make passes, and it may take a few days to get it built back up, but we'll build this back up where I can carve it back down. We're not gonna use lead, we know that. So, I don't have enough pencils. So, my plan is just to fill this in with weld. Probably gonna warp it, but I don't care. I'm still gonna drive it. I'm just gonna build a bridge. I'll keep filling that in. Pretty soon it'll be solid. It's weld, it's metal, it's a molecular attraction. So we're dripping. We got flow, dog. See? 2 down. The gravity bleeding don't work. You're a fool. It definitely does work. Ding. All right. back to this contraption. Now we just gotta watch the back. I'm telling you, this looks real bad, but when I'm done, you're not gonna believe it. I mean, really, if you mess it up, just keep welding. You can't mess it up. It's 100 years old. All right. You see, when I started, it just kept burning away, but I kept tacking till I got down to the metal that would take the weld. And now I just keep working at adding it. There's a dent right there. I should have popped out, but I'll use that dent as a filler hole. I'll just keep working that in, working this in, let it cool down, move to the other side, do the same thing. Just keep getting it. Get your post right, then fix the middle. No reason to fix the middle to get the post right. So, although I've never chopped the top before, I know what I'm doing, I guess. So, and I'm not going for perfection. This is a rat rod, as I've said before. So that's what we're building. If something don't meet your standards, lower your standards. All right, well, that's going to do it for today, because I'm going to go watch the Bengals try to beat the Steelers. So I'll be back here in a little while to finish up. Thanks for watching. All right, last little tip before I leave for today. Right here. Look at how good it does. Keep some of this around when you're fabricating. And see how flimsy this is? Watch this. I'm going to stick this in there and I'm going to get a good bite on that. That pulls that down in that drip rail. I'm going to do the same thing over here. All right, now I got a good line. All right, that was painful, but you get the point. I guess that's usable content. That's what I was trying to show you when my welder wasn't working, but now it just every time you do something like that, put a brace in there, it just gets stronger and stronger. You can see, you know, it's just a work in progress. You're going to get real discouraged, but I mean, anytime you cut the roof off something, it's going to be a lot of work. And the cab was junk to begin with, so I'm just doing the best I can. There's going to be a lot of welding in this. Even though it's a rat rod build off, there's going to be a lot of stuff you got to do that don't look like it costs money. I mean, that looks bad. I'll let it all cool down. I'll go back through and fill all the holes in, and pretty soon it won't look that bad. I'll get this fit looking good and flowing. Then I'll go inside here. My plan is to use strapping, small straps, and I'm going to fill all this in. I'm going to gain a lot of strength there, a lot of spot welds. Everything will go back in. Same way with over here. There's no material there to use, so we're going to put some in. We'll cut this out with a cutoff wheel. Put straps in there. It just takes time. You just gotta stick with it. This side's better. I think I can make that work without so much work, but once you start welding right there, it's just paper thin. It's paper thin from the factory because it overlays. So one piece goes and lays over the other, and then they just let it in. So not much holding them together really from the factory, but that's why you can't mess them up. See, just putting that in there just makes that flow, gets that where I want it. And even if I shave the drip rail off later, at least I knew I was straight when I started. Whereas over here, you can see how blow down it is because I don't have it welded. And as soon as I'll show you. As soon as I put those two straps on it, two vice grips on it, get this in here. And get this one in here. I like the smaller ones. Alright, so that gives us our contour. Tack weld that in. I can always cut it back out, but at least if you put that in, that maintains your line down through there. So tack weld that guy in, start working here, fill in a hole, small victories, fill in a hole, tack it all in, start working the strap. It's going to be real crappy, but it's all right. This was already here. I didn't do this. It's real crappy. So I'll fix that some. It's not even welded all the way. And then stuff like this, I didn't do that. That was already there, but we'll clean it up. We'll do the best we can. And I got hours and hours and hours. Still got to make a suicide door for this side. And I swapped the bezels. I cut the bezel out for the gauges, moved it over to the right side, moved the dash over to the left side. Got to get in there and finish all that up. And I was going to channel the floor, but I'm not. I'm not going to channel the floor because I want the headroom, and we're building a four-wheel drive. We're not building a low rider, even though it's going to look low and like a cartoon. It is not going to be slammed all the way on the ground, so there's really no reason to channel the floor because it will make it uncomfortable to ride in. I'm 6 foot, and I don't want to have to hunch down. Jennifer's pretty good sized woman, so we don't want to have it too small, but it's looking good, and hope everybody's working on their rat rod for the build off. I'll tell you the truth, I don't even care if I win. I'm just excited to go hang out with some people who built cool stuff. That's really my motivation, so that's what we're doing. I gotta build a bike and keep working on this. I'm never done, but a little bit here and there and you'll get it too. So did some more on the doors. Doors shutting decent. Got another hinge to put on this side. I'm gonna have 3 hinges, and then just weld that in, grind it down, let it rust, get the chop done. I still gotta go get a piece of metal for I gotta cut that straighter, so I'll probably get like a 3-inch piece of metal and just work it down. Start tacking it in one spot and then just zip cut it. Find the straightest line and start from there, and then just make the other side fit. But no fear, keep working, keep welding, keep having fun. It's just a 110 welder world I'm living in, and anybody else can too. It's just how much you want to do, how much you want to listen to somebody complain that you ain't in the house. Nobody's here to complain, so I'm out in the barn building hot rods, regular old trucks, and resto mods. Got some brakes bleeding bled on their own, and everything's looking pretty good progress-wise. Got some new tools going on, and we're just keep having fun. So I'll catch you here in a little bit. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I had to jump in the truck, go do a quick parts run. Going over to Low Buddy Doug Mills' house, getting the Data 70 for the rat rod build off. Something's in my eyes wicked. This truck's bouncy, so I'm trying to hold the camera still, but yeah, Doug told me he traded me a t-shirt for an axle, so we're going to go over here and pick this up. We're running dual rear axles, so this is the second Data 70 I got. Got the other one for free. So this one's a pretty good deal too. So you can't beat that. It's good to have buddies in the business. And I don't know if we'll be able to do much recording over there because I'm in a hurry because I don't have any headlights in this truck. So we're trying to beat sundown. And here we go. We're going to turn. We're just a few minutes away. If I can do any filming, I will. But we're probably going to be in a hurry. So once again, this is a t-shirt for an axle. So got 700 in it so far. That's about it, really. I ain't bought anything, so I'm squinting like crazy because I can't see. But we're almost there. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Yeah. Don't drop that.
What is that?
I don't know. They may have sent something in a different box.
It's gonna be a good day. Don't blow your temper, blow your horn, babe.
Hopefully it works.
Wow, wow.
All right. Special delivery. This is a big deal here, boys.
It is, you guys. We're so excited about this. We didn't want to wait any longer. It just came today, so we waited as long as we could. But we're opening it in the house because we want to see what's in this box.
Yep. So, never owned one of these, and we have a list of people we like and things that we want to work with and put on our stuff. This being one of them. So she just kind of reached out and got a hold of Tyler. Tyler's a heck of a nice guy. He responds. He's a real person.
So fast, so nice. Helped with all the questions that I had, and
he told us what we should look for and what we told him what we wanted. He told us what to look for. They had one that had an air compressor that was being discontinued. He was upfront and honest, told us to go to this one. This has got better stuff.
Right. So we talked a little bit with Tyler and we worked out a sponsorship. So now we are officially sponsored by Hornblasters. And this is our first Hornblasters sponsored horn.
Mm-hmm. So we'll be putting this on our green C50, which that'll happen here in the next few days, hopefully. And maybe Thursday we'll get that on, but that'll be an upcoming video. So we're in the house, we got mail, we're just going to open this up, spend a few minutes getting it out, seeing what's in here, affiliate myself with what's in here. The way my mind works is once I got to see it, I got to start putting it together in my head, and then we'll see what.
I put a knife on the table for you. Tell them what model is it? It's on the sticker.
This is the Conductor Special Model 2MC Train Horn Kit. Box 1 of 1. Review us on Google. They had this here within, it was a weekend. They had this here just within a couple days.
Yeah, it came today, and I think that we finished everything up on Thursday, I think. So that was really fast. What do we got there?
The most important thing is the merch.
Oh, are you holding it right? Here, it's this way. Flip it over.
Oh, yeah.
Voila. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. All right. Where can you put this?
I don't know. Just
put it right
anywhere
here.
that there's nails or hooks. This will be, just like that.
You just stay there. We'll go hang out in our shop. We'll have one of those in our shop. Look, we got two.
Nice. I like it.
And sponsored don't mean free. So, but we are very grateful for a little bit of being able to get a discount, which helps these days. And they're already on sale too. So, is this just a tablecloth?
Yeah. That's why I put
if
it
you're
on
interested in getting one, now would be a good time to go over and look because stuff's on sale.
Big time on
This
sale.
is like some jungle candy in here,
I
man.
feel like we could make a ghillie suit out of
Lana
this
would love to chew on that.
Look at it. Whoa, looks like pirate netting. I've never seen packaging like that.
That's pretty good. Let's get the little boxes out. We'll get the big box out of the way. There's some.
Probably stickers. No doubt. think that was part of the deal. We got to put something on there.
Stickers.
I mean, I feel like you can use this stuff for so many things. This is not.
Tyler, next time send me more stickers. I'll put them everywhere I go. Get that out of the way. Let's get down to the meat and bones. We got 11-foot flatbed. We got room for activities. Looks like some line, some bigger line. Now, I've never installed a Hornblasters, but this kind of stuff always works better when it's warm, so keep that in mind. And this is just a box full of the different horns. Let's check them out, because I've never owned them. So.
Let me see it. What's it made of? I want to feel it. Is it heavy?
No.
Oh, it's not heavy.
No.
It's
Not
plastic.
heavy, yep.
I thought we metal was plastic.
Yep. Train horns for your ride.
Yeah, that's what it
So
says.
there's
Got
five-
800 number on it and their website. They stand behind their products real
So
quick.
here's, they send you earplugs.
Yeah, it says right on the box you need safety. Whoa. This is some kind of valve.
Send you a cutter for airline. I put that air ride on my truck, and they sent one of those, and those things work so good. All right, 5 horns. I put a lot of Dixie horns on stuff because I'm a hillbilly.
Oh.
This is just a big giant Dixie horn kit that's going to sound way better.
There's Otis. Otis wanting to see the horn, as you see
Get up here, I was get up here and get it. So.
Oh my gosh. This is life we live. This is a coyote. I'm not kidding. He just jumped in the middle of the pool table. That's why I got a tablecloth on the pool table.
He has no limits.
No, he doesn't. Look, now Wanda wants to know. She's way too big to get up there.
You don't know she can jump that
Look
high.
at her. She's contemplating. There ain't no way she could that, you guys. Otis.
This is what it's like. He might get up here and piss.
He's got no manners, you guys. It's out of control.
Sit down.
Why don't you guys ever film in your house? Well,
We got cats.
Sammy's sitting there mad at us because he's got school in the morning.
All right, get down.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Otis. He listens though.
He does listen, but God.
I told him to get up here. All right, that's horns and lines. Set that stuff down in there, and that stuff down in
Keep it all
there.
together.
Let's see what's in here. Laying your.
Oh man, don't let Sammy see that.
Look at this. Don't blow your temper. Blow your horns. They give you all this stuff. Big giant fuses.
Universal wiring.
We'll get more in depth. We're just excited. We want to look at
Let me
it.
see what's in the box.
Plenty of wiring. Relay. That's big wire right there. That's number 10, 22 foot. So that's about $1,000 right there at Home Depot.
Oh,
All
yes.
right.
Come on, get down. It's rude. Poor little fat Wanda. She just got to get her love on the floor like a good girl.
Let's
huh?
look in here. This is the heartbeat of the operation.
Come on, Wanda. You can stand up here and say hi. Come on, you can. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Get the other box.
yes, it's saying give it to me. I don't like styrofoam.
Our dogs would love that.
Golly, yeah, get away.
That's beefy.
Well, I knew something had to be heavy in the box.
Look at this unit right here, man. That's the brains of the operation.
Nice.
Now we'll still decide, even though we bought the weatherproof, we got the better compressor, weather resistant compressor. I got a lot of toolboxes. I still may mount this inside because why not? You know what I mean? If you got room to mount inside, I think maybe you should think about that. So,
I feel like we're opening presents.
well, the rest is just up to reading the directions and getting a nice day to install it. So I'll make a bracket for that, and I'll show all that. I'll make a bracket for the horns to bolt to, and then a bracket for the tips to bolt to. The more sturdy it is, that truck rod's rough, so it'll be nice and sturdy up under the flatbed. It may take me a little bit. This video may take me a minute now that I've looked at and assessed it. They did have different options. They had spare tire, one that goes in your spare tire, which you don't have a spare tire anymore, but I don't carry one anyway. But we didn't get that kit. We're more builders. We don't want to just get something that bolts right in, because what's the fun in that? You know, but
I'm sure it's not going to be difficult, and
no, it looks like a very well put together setup.
I'm a little ornery, and so are you, so I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it.
So my son played football, and they went to a division game, and they had to play at a separate school, and the other team showed up, and somebody had a really sweet air horn, man, like Valley View. I don't know which one of you guys was rocking that air horn, and I know you blowed my kid's team out, but that air horn was something else, man. They had the announcers giving warnings, like 10 of them. Quit blowing the air horn, OHSHA, blah, blah, blah rules.
Rules against it.
Well, Tim here's got key fob.
This came with the key fob.
Yep, so hopefully that's got about a 100-yard radius, and every time Waynesville Spartans score a touchdown, I'm letting the big dog eat. It's 4 second or 7 second. I'll have to look.
I don't know.
7 or 4 second blast time. And we'll show you why we needed this once we get the truck out, and we show you how our horn works. That's the main motivation behind needing this.
Why we chose to get a new horn for the C50.
All right. So I just built the truck and everything worked. I just hooked it up. Listen, I hooked power to that truck. The dome light worked. The gauges worked. I'm not kidding. Everything worked. And so, did it die? Or is it just low? Technical difficulties. So we're almost done, but anyways, what happens when we turn on the left turn signal and turn the wheel?
When we turn the wheel to the left, sometimes, unexpectedly,
Multiple times.
a lot, and it stays on, the horn beeps by itself. So like if you're at Rod Run, say, or somewhere you're trying to cruise and you're just trying to get over in the next lane, and you just kind of touch the steering wheel to turn to the left, it beeps and it sticks on and
it provokes people to want to road rage.
Yeah, people think that you're.
They're like, I gave him plenty.
A wiring issue.
They're like, I gave that dump truck plenty of room, and he's blowing his horn at me, and I'm in there embarrassed as can be. Like,
yeah.
So I unhooked it. So then, when you're driving down the road and you don't have any horn,
No, we don't
have anything. There's a horn.
That's Wanda's horn.
So we'll get back to that. I've already figured out in my mind where we're going to put this. So I'm going to put this nut toolbox over on your side. You know,
Perfect.
We'll get it up in there. And the good thing about this is we'll have onboard air to fill up tires and stuff, small tank, but it will still.
I'm real excited for this. Actually, it's really nice, and I've heard nothing but good things. So
Yep.
I'm pumped.
Go out there and get your Hornblasters.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do is hit them up, and within 4 or 5 days, spend your paycheck correctly and buy Hornblasters.
It's true.
Yeah, so we'll get back with you on the installation. We just had to open it up, check it out for ourselves, see what it's all about.
Wanted to see what's in
And,
that box that was driving him nuts.
You'll see the rest here in a minute.